Email from Bobby Johnson to the judge. Dear Judge, I am writing regarding my case, Bobby Johnson v.R., currently listed at Wood Green Crown Court. This correspondence requires your immediate attention. After 4 telephone calls to Wood Green Crown Court over a 3-week period, I was not provided with a URN number until today by Marie Oliver. My Mackenzie friend also called and was asked for the URN number. Here it is. I confirm that I have dismissed my former solicitors, G.T. Stewart, that's Claire Dissington, partly because they failed to retrieve the CCTV footage after 2 years of me asking, and for failing to present to the court images of the undercover officers. I am now representing myself in litigation in person. Please ensure all correspondence, disclosure, and case papers are sent directly to me at the following address, email. As I no longer have access to the digital platform used by solicitors, I request the Crown Prosecution Service provide disclosure directly to me, either in paper form or electronically. I also ask that no hearings or case progression be rushed before I have had proper opportunity to review disclosure and prepare my defense. Should it be necessary, I will seek an adjournment to ensure fairness and compliance with disclosure obligations. In addition to the above, I must urgently inform you that I am currently in the Dominican Republic. I left the United Kingdom because of repeated harassment and surveillance by undercover officers who identified themselves as British Secret Service. Their following of me and harassment has continued here in the Dominican Republic. Ground floor apartment, Mare Golf 1, apartment 2C1, Cocotal, Punta Cana, which has caused me to fear for my life. My Mackenzie friend has also been subject to harassment and surveillance, and on 2nd of October 2025 at 1:20 p.m, she was compelled to call 999, the emergency number, due to her fear for her safety. I called telephone number 101 about being interrogated by undercover police, drugs, and SA around April 2020 at an undercover police facility at Herbal Hill, Farringdon. CAD number 6636 on the 19th of August 2025 was the one that I called, and the reference number CHS 33960. The call was on the 19th of August 2025, and I spoke to Daniel. His pay number is C746171. I had been working as a citizen journalist, researching a story about a suspected tiny people trafficking ring involving politicians, CCTV, blackmail, government and police corruption happening at number 33 Portland Place, London, which I suspect was being used as a surveillance house by the UK intelligence services. When at around April 2020, I was followed, threatened and interrogated and told to stop my investigation. I have attached images of the headlines I was investigating and the people I spoke with and interviewed. The owner of number 33 Portland Place, convicted criminal Edward Davenport, and the convicted registered offender who worked as the house manager of number 33 Portland Place, Alex King. I can provide more evidence upon your request. For these reasons, I am unable to step foot in the United Kingdom at this time. However, I remain fully committed to attending hearings and progressing this case. I respectfully request that all hearings be arranged by video link, video phone, or any other secure remote technology which will allow me to participate from the Dominican Republic. I am also in possession of critical photographic evidence which must be immediately preserved and disclosed as part of this case. These include images of 3 separate locations identified as surveillance houses used by undercover police officers involved in my case, photographs of multiple undercover police officers who were actually involved in following me and harassing me, and a witness who assisted them, and correspondence with the private detective I hired to investigate. These images contain material evidence which is not reflected in the current court papers or reports. It is therefore essential that these images be formally received, preserved and disclosed without delay. I respectfully request that the Crown Prosecution Service acknowledges receipt of these images in writing immediately upon submission, confirm that they will be retained as evidence and disclosed to the court and the defense, ensure that these images are presented and considered during court proceedings. Please confirm immediately in writing that you have received these images and that they will be included in the material disclosed and brought before the court. Given the serious and ongoing nature of the harassment experienced by both myself and my Mackenzie friend, I ask that the court take these matters into account when setting up future hearings and ensure that we are afforded the necessary safety and fairness in these proceedings. Thank you for your immediate attention to this matter. Yours faithfully, Bobby Johnson. Email from the court to Bobby Johnson. Dear Mr. Johnson, I have forwarded your email to His Honor Judge Aaron Berg, KC, and will await his response. Kind regards, Marie Oliver. Email from the judge to Bobby Johnson. Dear Mr. Johnson, please see the response from His Honor Judge Aaron Berg, KC, below. Thank you for your email of 6th of October. The court will not be sending any correspondence to you other than by email for as long as you are outside the jurisdiction. This case remains live and due for trial at some point in the future. A warrant has been issued for your arrest since you have failed to appear when required to do so, and should you return to the UK, you should expect to be arrested on that warrant. If and when this happens, you will be brought before the court. If, for any reason, you are not arrested on your return, you should surrender yourself to Wood Green Crown Court at the earliest opportunity. When you appear before the court, further directions will be given by a judge to progress your case. Yours sincerely, thanks, DAKC, HH Judge David Aronbeck, KC, Wood Green Crown Court. So basically what the judge has said is, instead of allowing me to use a video call and speak directly to the court and also give my images of the undercover police, the judge has decided that he doesn't want the court to see the surveillance houses. He wants me to go back to the United Kingdom where I'm in danger so that the people who have been threatening my life can arrest me and put me in a cell. Does that look like corruption to you or not?